Hello viewers, welcome to Views and Opinion from Here Media Africa. I am Olama Vivian Chinana and I know your voice will always count. In this episode of Views and Opinion, we're looking at Nigeria as a nation and all that has been happening so far as regards to insecurity, our economy and all of that. With me today to look at this matter is Dr. Chinedu Ebuche. Doctor, welcome to this program.
Thank you, it's my pleasure.
All right, Doc, let's look at Nigeria as a nation. The issue of insecurity, the devaluation of Naira, and a whole lot. And Nigerians are basically complaining, So we want to know, where can we class Nigeria in the Committee of All Nations? Can we say, and why should we keep them in a particular place as it stands right now?
Well, we are talking about our nation. So it's not their nation, it's our nation, and then we must be honest in our assessment because we are involved. Okay. So if you ask me, I wouldn't know whether Nigeria is still in the third world countries or fourth now, because we used to be in the third world, that is developing countries, but we have gone so backward. Saying the fourth world countries now may look derogatory, but that is where we belong. Just like you mentioned, the economy is bad, insecurity, the devaluation of Naira, a lot of degeneration of values and even leadership. So our country is in a bad shape. That's the simplest way to say it.
From A to F, I'm going to give Nigeria D. Because Nigeria used to be the giant of Africa, used to, not anymore now.
I would say that Nigeria have failed. We are on F alphabet if we put it on ABCD. So because everything here now is not moving fine. A lot of things are spoiled. Look at fuel now, we can buy fuel at 400 Naira, 350, which is very, very bad.
Nigeria, when we are small, we have the rich people, middle people, and the poor people. But the situation of things now in Nigeria, we don't have middle people again. It's whether you rich or you poor.
As a matter of fact, Nigeria is not doing well. As a matter of fact, anybody that has sense, we know that Nigeria is not doing well at all in terms of insecurity and poor development, and also the masses are suffering.
To be honest, I don't think Nigeria has a class because the economic is really bad, it's poor. It's really not helping the students, the youth in total. It's really not helping.
From A to F. Alright, I'll actually give Nigeria E because I can't actually compare what the government are doing with the country. It's nothing to write home about. Especially the future leaders like we the youth. We can actually be proud to say that okay, this country is actually helping us achieve our dreams and stuff. So the country it's really down.
Recently now what I'm seeing now, Nigeria is an F, like F. Then maybe in future.
All right, Doc, before now, a lot of people from other countries, the likes of Ghana and all of that, used to come to Nigeria to seek for greener pasture and all of that. But now you find out that our people even go to such countries now to seek for that. What do you make of that?
That is a clear evidence of what we have just said, that the reverse is the case. I remember early 80s, if not 70s, my uncles were being trained in UK. Money was being sent from Nigeria to somebody studying in UK. So sponsorship was from here to UK. But now the reverse is the case. So all of these things tilt towards that same indication that things has gone wrong. In fact, if you allow me to borrow the words of to combine the titles of Chinua Achebe, I will say that since the arrow of God is no longer at ease in Nigeria, things has fallen apart. That's the way it is.
Okay. That's exactly the cry and all of that people are seeking for. But then can we say that our past leaders since independence, our past leaders has contributed to what is going on as it stands now?
Well, at the early stage, I wouldn't actually say that they contributed, because they were selfless leaders at that stage, because they were looking for national unity, and so they shelved their personal interests. So those early leaders like Dr. Nanda Azikiwe and their likes, they fostered national unity, and they advanced the cause of development in every sector. And that was why they allowed regional government, so that each region can develop at their own pace and at their own level. And that helped Nigeria to develop. The power was not at the center, just like the way it is now. And of course, you know that when the power is at the center, just like that maxim in government, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. So when that power is at the center is so absolute, if there's any corruption, it will be the same thing, because it's an equation. Do you understand? So the early leaders did not.
Mr. P2B, because I can see a lot of potentials in him. I can see willingness in him to serve the people.
My own opinion, I'm seeing P2B as somebody who can do very, very well. With the past time he he lead his state, he tried very, very well, and he's a good, among the people that are coming now, or four, I think he's more better than, to my own opinion. I don't know about the other persons.
As an Igbo man, every Igbo person would like P2B to win, and with his experience and what he can do, he can manage. But myself, I have contemplating on the three of them. So I'm thinking Atiku will win the election. Atiku will win the election.
Mr. P2B is the best candidate to handle this nation, this country, Nigeria.
Nigeria is our own, and we were known as the giant of Africa. But then, one would ask now, are we still the giant of Africa? A lot of people used to come here to seek for greener pasture. They had hopes and all of that coming here. But then, the reverse is the case. Look at the insecurity situation all over the country. Before, we used to worry about Boko Haram in 2009 and all of that, but then it's all over the state. Even from the southeast, it's not safe. People can't go about their businesses without being afraid of what is going to happen next. Please, Nigerians, we need to get it right this time. Go out there and get your PVC so that you can be able to choose your leader. If you don't do that, there's no way we can get it right. This is still Views and Opinion. Do like us in all our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And if there are topics you'd like us to discuss, don't forget to put it in our comment section. Like our post always, and share to your friends to be able to have their say. My name is Olama Vivian Chinana. Let's do this again next week, and bye for now.